This is part 2 of the Indie Show interview with Invisible Target. The other parts of this interview may be found at youtube.com/indieshowusa. You're at a performance. You guys are playing. I heard one of you guys talking about this earlier, but we've had some very interesting stories about performance.
We have very interesting stories.
So give us one. It doesn't have to be the most interesting, but what's one interesting story or moment that's happened to you at a performance?
Talking about that one story where we were down 6
Club
feet.
Volume?
Yeah, Club Volume. And we were playing a show, and I think I broke a string. Then I went down to get.
It changed the string.
Yeah, to change the string.
We had to stop, and you had to change.
No,
the
y'all
string.
kept playing while I changed the string.
Yeah, what did we?
Yeah, y'all
close
kept
to
playing
Dover or something.
Yeah, they were basically playing some type of cover song while I was like trying to change my string because we didn't have any backup guitars, you know.
Yeah.
And I hopped off stage, and my cord was on the ground too. So when I came back on stage, I guess something got caught on the cord, and then it pulled me down.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it pulled me, and then I tripped over it.
So you're returning back to take back over. Your cord gets tightened. You trip on it. And
Yeah, and then
ate
just
it
massacred.
on the
And we
ground.
laugh.
Blame it on the cord.
Yeah.
So did you three? Did y'all just keep playing and it was like
Oh,
not
yeah.
an error occurred, or was
Well,
it just?
And that was when
other-
Brandon wasn't. It was another guy.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say
pre-
shout out to David too, Hardcastle.
David Hardcastle.
He's been with
David.
us through so
Yes.
much, and yeah, he means a lot to us. So
I was just thinking. Okay, you two don't play drums.
No, I do. I mean, if you don't want me to, I don't.
Well, I
don't
was
have
pointing
to.
at them. Okay, so David's still in the band.
Nah.
not anymore.
Okay.
He's in the military, so
Conflict of interest.
Does make it a little bit hard to
Yeah.
attend practice. So after that, I mean, did you guys just leave, or did you?
no,
just
we didn't
say,
actually. We
take
kept
two,
we kind
or-
of like laughed and got back up and started, or I got back up and started playing.
We're-
And then Nick broke a string, right?
No, I was strictly professional that show. As always.
Of course, yeah. And then we used one of our
Fellow band.
fellow band member friends. Guitar.
Guitars.
Yeah.
Which was terrible.
I mean, it was terrible
No,
because you
agree.
didn't know.
Agree.
Well, I imagine that's pretty funny because of, if you're watching that, you're coming back out on stage and then you just eat it right there. I mean, that. I'm just thinking of how that was for an audience member.
I think-
I'd probably laughed pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I was laughing because I was like, I saw Nick's face on, like when he actually broke the strings, like freaking out, like what to do.
Well,
While you were falling, I don't think they happened simultaneously.
No. I fell first, and then Nick broke a string later on the show, and I was like
Okay.
laughing because like really, this like happened like in one
That was
show.
a bad show. No, we broke strings all the time back then.
Yeah, we did. So we got like heavy duty strings. So.
Well, that we've had probably the most interesting is the follow through. Their drummer got his shaking the hand of some person who he thought was an audience member that really liked the show, and she took his hand and shook it, and then turned it and licked him from the wrist all the
What?
way up his arm,
that's
and they didn't know who she was, and
Huh.
so that was definitely the weirdest one
That
I've
is
heard
really
so
weird.
far.
Strange.
I'm sure we have more to come. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
just
bound.
look at all the great stuff that's on
Yeah.
the way. So, where do you guys see yourself or the band in 5 years?
Hopefully successful.
Yeah.
Will be
we want to make this a
successful.
living. I mean,
Well, I mean, like, do you
That's
guys
not a
see
location,
yourself
Josh.
going on your first tour or on your 5th tour?
Hopefully that's sooner than 5 years.
yeah,
A tour.
we're actually
Some people never make it, so
yeah.
Well, yeah,
5 years
hopefully.
is
Just,
pretty good for them.
Just
period,
news
but-
feed. We might be going on tour this June. So
Okay.
yeah.
So
kinda excited
sooner
about
rather
that.
than later.
Yeah, we're actually going to Cornerstone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to see our Metal Meltdown show host. He'll be there,
Oh yeah.
or at least he's trying to be there. I don't think the indie show will, but we'll see. Who do you want to reach the most as far as your audience?
We're trying to go for more of the secular route. You know, that
Mhm.
way. I mean, you still have the Christian market backing you up. So anything you do,
And
I mean, you're
Do you guys, are you trying to go for the 65 and up crowd, or
yeah, that's where we're
seniors.
aiming. Yeah.
No, more like the 85 and up.
okay. So 65 is a
deaf
little.
crowd?
They won't
Good
understand.
luck.
Anywhere from three.
Three.
Yeah.
3-year-olds.
So you think a 4-year-old's gonna? That's interesting. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Unless they're taken by Justin Bieber.
So you guys need to release one for Kids Bop.
Hey,
We do.
Get
That'd
that
be cool.
on
Like
there.
a whole album.
Bob.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa. What's going on?
Kids Bop. I don't know what they're on now. Like Kids Bop 7.
Yeah.
Or
Something like that.
probably like Kids Bop 12.
Like totally zoned out. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
What ways do you see as necessary for you to achieve success as a band?
Wait,
Money.
say that one more time.
What ways do you see as necessary for you to achieve success? Meaning, in what ways do you think, or I guess what routes do you think that you need to go? You know, as far as do you need to pick up everything and move to California, or is
I've actually heard California is like
Bad.
a bad place to go because of all
There's just
everyone's trying to do that.
too many people
Yeah.
there.
The same thing with the recording studio. If you move a recording studio out to California, you're gonna get drowned out by all the
right
big.
already
Yeah.
established
Yeah.
studios?
So I think touring will help out a lot. I mean it's one of the key things we need to do.
Yeah, get your
Just,
word
like,
out
exposure.
there on the radio. So that's
yeah,
a good start
radio
as well.
definitely. Yeah.
So we have a CD from you guys.
Mhm.
Let's talk about that. Was that something that's recent, or has that been a while?
It's actually
Pretty recent.
Yeah, it's pretty recent. We
I mean,
released it in September.
As recent as Brandon?
Well,
No, we
No,
actually
not
released
that
it
recent.
after Brandon or
After
before Brandon.
Before Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got off easy.
Yeah.
He hopped on after we finished.
It was-
Yeah, we've been working on this for like 2 years.
Well, with
so-
Brandon, he was a friend of mine when I guess we met him at Calvary, our church, and we kind of asked him to join our band.
I think you should tell them the story about the album.
What
how-
album?
How our album got deleted from the computer and we had to
Oh
record.
yeah, that was
Uh-oh.
kind of a
Fun experience.
fun experience. Yeah. So that happened for like what? How many months? It was like 4 or 5 months.
No, it was like 8
4
months.
times like 10.
Okay, it was a long time. So we recorded a bunch of stuff in our garage. And that's where we bought like a bunch of stuff from a rental place,
Right.
and
Or rented.
just turn our garage into a studio basically, and recorded most of the album in there, and recorded on my or we sent all the files to my my not USB, my hard drive, I
Mhm.
guess, so external hard drive, but somehow it got a virus on there, even though I had virus protection.
And we kind of left
Yeah.
it outside, kind of, in a way, where it got...
Yeah, and some of the stuff got deleted,
Oh, no.
and then I found it later on my other hard drive, so I don't know how I forgot that I put it on there, but I found it again, so we continued.
So y'all got to do double the recording experience.
Basically,
We saved some
Yay.
songs.
yeah, we saved some songs. So yeah, we got a lot of practice.
Well, even better than the second take. Always better than the first.
Yeah, I mean, you get to put new ideas in that you didn't get to do before. And
All right. Well, we'll come right back. We're gonna take a break and play a couple songs. Then we'll come back and do the dreaded rapid fire.
woo!
So
Yes, I'm
we know
excited.
one person who's not gonna do it. Brandon said no. So we'll
Really?
see. We'll see who
I
it's gonna be.
volunteer to be victim.
We've got one.
Okay.
I volunteer also.
No,
All right. We got
your
two.
volunteer
I
is
volun-
invalidated
What?
by me.
I think Brandon and Nick should do it because
Who?
Brandon and Nick.
Oh, I thought that was one word.
Brandon, Nick,
No, I thought you said Brannick.
Brannick. You should turn your name.
I'll do it. I'm down.
You want to do
I
it?
think they're trying to go
Okay,
to
Nick,
a
we'll do it.
break.
We'll do it. Me and you.
He knows what we're doing.
I'm lost.
All right. We're gonna be right back on the Indie Show. 106.7 The Source. This is On the Radar with Walk Through Fire.
Fire, 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 fire.